Hi, I'm Pat Lynch Barrett, and welcome to Women's Radio 2. 2 as in also, because now we're also including the men of good heart from the cultural creators, along with the women that we've acquired over about a quarter of a century. That really seems hard to believe, but there it is. So, of course, we started with womensradio.com, and now we have womensradio2.com. My guest today is a person that I've known almost that long. Her name is Sharon Riegie Maynard. And Sharon and I became friends almost immediately, like 21 years ago, I think. And she has, during that period of time, she has acquired amazing knowledge. She has grown in amazing new ways. And now she is leading a lot of women, a lot of women. And it's the perfect time for all of this to be taking place. She has recently just published a book, and she is now starting some new courses. And this interview is so that she can invite you to participate. So I'd like to introduce my friend, Sharon Riegie Maynard. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Pat. Oh my gosh, don't say years, sweetheart. That will make us feel old, but maybe good.
Well, they look and say, oh no, they can't be that old.
I'll take that one.
But we have definitely done some work in this period of time, and you have done amazing work, and I'm so drawn to it. And I guess that was part and parcel probably of why we met in the first place, because now it's like come all the way back around, and here we are together again, and for a good purpose. And I think a lot of women are really looking for the kind of information that you're offering, the kind of camaraderie that you're providing, and the direction. So tell us a little bit, tell us the title of your book, tell us what you hope to accomplish with the book, and then about the new course that's following up the book.
Will do, Pat. Yes, my latest book is called Learning from the Ancient Ones: Truths to End Domination and Control. A mouthful, big promise, but I've been experiencing those truths for the past 35 years, 25 intensely, 20 even more intensely, in the last year even more intensely, because times are changing, and those voices from beyond, which my teams, I call them the ancient ones, are right there holding us and moving us to something even bigger, because our world needs it. So the book in itself is out right now. It's on Amazon, and I'm looking at putting in other places. It's just newly born and out. And because my work has really been to speak to women, because it's the woman's voice that is needed to change cultures, governments, families, life, environment. And that's very different than what we have maybe been taught. So my information may seem very foreign to begin with, because it includes some things that you've heard before, but it adds dimension to it because I've asked the ancient ones to explain it more fully to me. I've taken 30 years to learn what I now know, and they told me probably 10, 15 years ago, there will come a time, Sharon, when you will be so grateful for these years and years and years and years of tutoring, because the information is going to be needed now in the world, and you're going to have to figure out how to make that information available in ways that others don't take 30 years, because I don't think we have 30 years to turn this around. So I want to use a quote that says, when a complex system is far from balance, I'll use the words easier to say, from balance, which I think we're living in, small islands of cohesiveness in that vast sea of chaos have the capacity to shift the entire system to a higher order. And that's what I know too. So we could talk all day about what's wrong. We know a lot of things that's wrong. We know what worries us. We know what we'd like to do. But there are so many out there who have these little tiny pieces of what they love to do, but it's bringing them together in some kind of cohesive culture that is not from domination and control. And that's what I'm offering. I call it the Galactic to Gaia curriculum. Galactic because we are star beings. We're from systems beyond Earth. Our soul is from systems beyond Earth, from families beyond Earth, from agendas from beyond Earth that have been hidden from us. So we've struggled down here without even being able to connect. Galactic is where we began. And why did we come to Gaia? In the book. Why did we come to Earth? In the book. What did we agree to do we've not been able to do? In the book. But taking it beyond the book, because the book is the information to be considered. You know, Einstein said that you can't solve current day problems from the consciousness that created them. And the problems we have in the world today are created from the consciousness. Incorrect thinking, incorrect stories, half truths, twisted truths. And that's what we've got to have, a different consciousness, different stories, different understanding. And when we do that, we don't just sit with it, we do something about it. That's us women. We are going to do something about it. Why women are key in the book. And so, you know, I so invite you to get the book or contact me. I'll be glad to have conversations with you. But the curriculum that have put together is called, again, Galactic to Gaia, and which for the entire year, those who really want to be part, bringing their islands of cohesiveness, their pieces of the puzzle, all together into a group. It's like a mastermind. I'll share what I know, but that doesn't exclude hearing from those others who are women who share what they know. What I bring, it might spark something for them. What they bring might spark something from me. And so it's going to be bringing our wisdom together, sharing the galactic, what I call the galactic landscape. What was it? What was it we wanted to do here? So that we can consider that we maybe had a different goal. How does that apply to this woman and her dream, and this woman and her project, so that we are cohesive? Because when we bring them together, the capacity is to shift the entire system to a higher order. So that's what I'm inviting women to.
I think a lot of people probably think, I don't think it seems like the problems are so big and that things have gone in such a strange direction that how in the world can a few women make a difference? But we're not few women. There are many, many, many of us. And I think that now is the time that we are being called and that we will find other like-minded women. And for that matter, men of good heart who are encouraging us on. But really, it's the women that I've learned. And I didn't know this, even though I was led to start women's radio. But it's really the women who have the power to give the direction to helping to bring the world into a place of wisdom and peace, and so that people can enjoy Gaia, actually, among other things.
I would replace the word power with assignment.
Assignment. That's very good.
Assignment.
Yes.
And the assignment.
I think a lot of us are feeling that.
And we have been taught to ignore that, to pretend it's not the truth. We have been discounted, and purpose for that discounting is if women remembered and reconnected to that assignment,
Yes.
power domination wouldn't exist, because we would not allow it. you see. And so what I'm, this the curriculum is like a year long, broken into 3-month segments. We'll be coming up with project or whatever within the group we want to do, but we definitely will be supportive of each other. On the 16th, which has passed, I held the first introduction, talking about the book, yes, but also as an understanding of what that platform might look like. Mm-hmm. And so we have that available in a 38-minute video, so people can, email me. My email address is sriegie@yahoo.com. So you can kind of look that over as a preview. There's introductions that I'm going to do some. Okay, let's get together and let's question ask. I want to begin. My intention is to begin the course in early February, and there's women from all over the world who are interested. So it's not just the United States, and so this is a global movement. And even though you and I, Pat, are in the United States and we see that happening here, it's happening around the world, and we are going to be a stronger network that way. So, connecting with me through my email will give me the opportunity to hear from you. What's your concern, or what's your thought, or what questions do you have? I can give you links to that video. I can give you links to how you can get more details to register or not. So I think the most valuable thing, because I'd love to know who you are, email me, ask questions, and I'll get back to you right away. And then we'll do some introductory conversations before we launch the class in February.
That's going to be wonderful. So I'm going to also make sure that your email goes into the copy that is going to accompany this video and our conversation. And I want you to mention the title of the book again and the title of the course again, and we'll also put that in the copy.
Okay. So the title of the book is Learning from the Ancient Ones. Not just listening, but learning from the Ancient Ones, Truths to End Domination and Control. That's the name of the book. My email address will be in there. I won't say that again, but I want to also say that the project under which we will function for the Galactic to Gaia course is a project called Waking Women to Move Mountains. You'll remember the Chinese quote that says, when sleeping women wake, mountains will move. Dalai Lama said it's up to Western women, and Western women will change the world. But we've been asleep. He didn't have that part. When sleeping women wake, mountains will move. So the project is all about waking women up, connecting us together, our little islands, working together. And then in that process, as we wake up, we're not alone. We have similar values. Your voice says it this way. My voice says it that way. And we are enriched by all the various voices in this course, which will be, like I say, like a mastermind group, of moving forward, understanding the Galactic platform. I think you will find that information will allow you, by knowing that you know more, your work will expand. It's not that you get on board my work. I want to expand your work and your reach. And that's what we're about.
Well, thank you so much. I hope that if you've been longing for something that will really help you open up, find your path if you're not already on it, but certainly in connecting with women of extremely good heart, good intentions, who by working together, we're going to accomplish some really wonderful things. And I can tell you that I've been able to benefit from some of the wonderful people that Sharon has been teaching. And she is an incredible teacher. So I really want to encourage everyone who has the least bit of inclination to definitely email her and get on her list and get some of the information about the course, of course, the book, etc. And I hope that I will see all of you there and bring your friends.
Absolutely, because friends and their best buddies, they have similar values, similar desires. It's not you alone. So
Right.
let's create the movement.
Well, thank you, Sharon, for being my guest. And we'll look forward to seeing you back. And we've already started talking about some other plans that will pull some additional women in on this conversation on Women's Radio too.
Love it. Thank you, Pat. And thank
Thank
you,
you.
listeners.